Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. This time I would like to present again the material on why do some bodies respond differently to disease. By the way, this is in 6 weeks. The difference in disease. When I was younger, I just did not heal the same way. I will see this cap and I depict them. They take forever to close, and my brother's skin will just close right up. And then, my sister could have cramps and they will just take ibuprofen and it would be like nothing. And I will get no response from my whole body. And so I just was like, why? Please help me. At first, I feel like I got the short end of the bicycle stick, right? Why does my body not work the same way? There was a lot of frustration because no one knows how they respond to something until they try it. But it was just I was different from then, that's all. I'm Dr. Erika Moore and I'm a QT bioengineer. So every single time you get a paper cut or even a bruise, your immune system is there. Macropy immune cells are present there like the watchdog of the body. I think of them as like squishy ball and they just kind of are always surveilling around the body. Sometimes they are eating, but other times they are just saying, "Hi man, don't be mad. This is cool. We can heal now, right?" Just image like a squishy ball that's sometimes angry, sometimes happy. They're super cute. I like them. I love them. I really study what function or state they adopt based on what environment they're in and based on whose body they come from. There are, there are a lot of other material scientists, engineers who've escaped and developed really cool application. But after times, we don't really consider who is studied. My work really focused on the who of the disease. So, I really want to study the diseases that particular are health disparities that only certain swaths of the population are affected by because I think that by shining a light on those diseases, we can ensure better health equity for everyone in the world. To really spearhead or cheerlead some of these endeavors because there are lived experience that a lot of other people in academia and in traditional PhD training don't really have to consider, right? So there aren't that many women of color who are assistant professors who run research program and do these other things. I knew so many women growing up who died from lupus. It was very common when I went to try to study lupus. There were a lot of people who were agnostic, like we don't care about the background of patient. But I was like, we know that like go percent of lupus pension of women, and of that, about 70% are women of color. So we really have We really have to consider that, right? It's so be friable. Some women develop lupus they don't ever have flowers they're fine. Other women develop lupus and have flowers back to back and pretty much develop major color disease very early on. And so we want to take their pension cells and look at the interaction with both specials and see how they confer or propagate different inflammation in the system. And we do that all in this little jello contract. So it's almost like a mini tissue outside of the body. And we put the cell in it. And then we can study how they will respond in a tissue-like environment. What we found was really cool. The patient background really directly affected the body vessel in the system. We saw an increased number of blood-vessel interaction between microbes that were isolated from Africa American women compared to those microbes that were isolated from European women. This tissue model helped us answer some really important questions. What if we could pinpoint why inflammation happens in certain bodies, more violently than others? What if we could cure autoimmune illness by accounting for disease difference? Based on your background, what if we could prevent excessive fibrosis by tailoring your microbes to respond differently to injury? I think my life experience made me more likely to ask this question. And then I was just willing to try, and I'm still willing to try. I think by continuing to try, we innovate on what's the norm and set new standard from the future. If we pay a little bit more attention to details, I think we can easily build a more equitable healthcare system for everyone. That's my goal. Last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.